Hi, this is Thomas with Believe in the Run, and I've got some exciting news. We are breaking off the podcast into its own channel on YouTube and Instagram. You want to get the shoe content, stick with Believe in the Run. You want to get the podcast content, check out BITR Networks. Links are in the description.
Give a good stretch, got my laces tied. My trusty podcast by my side. If you want to talk fun, it's the place to be. Yeah, it's the drop, D-R-O-P.
Hi, this is Thomas with Believe in the Run.
This is Robbie with Believe in the Run.
This is Megan with Believe in the Run.
This is Carl with Believe in the Run.
And we're off to a great start today.
Where it's 3 hours into this podcast. We just started.
It took us 15 cuts to do the sponsor spots this week.
So we hope you enjoy them.
Some of us are professional.
Yeah, Some of us are not.
Okay. Hey, before we get into anything, why don't we cover the Boston stuff this week?
Yeah, because this is coming out fresh Friday if you're listening to it as it airs, and we are on our way to Boston.
Is that a thing, Fresh Friday?
It is now, baby.
Yeah,
All right, I like that.
Fresh Fridays.
Nice. I thought I was missing out on a Wacky Wednesday, but Fresh Friday. Is that a thing? All right.
None of those are things.
All right.
So yeah, let's talk about our schedule real quick. Saturday.
Friday.
Well, Friday we're going to be there. We're going to be doing stuff. Oh.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
kind
just
of a
because
big
you're
deal.
not involved,
Yeah.
Megan.
I was
Sorry,
thinking
you're
about
not
what we had
the
to do when we
star.
landed. I was thinking about what we had to do when we landed, and I was like, we don't need to talk about that.
All right. Yeah. Carl,
Yeah.
you and I.
This is our night.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
To shine.
Yes.
What are we doing?
We will be at Marathon Sports. We will be screening, I guess, a short film about the making of the Mount to Coast Believe in the Run H1, as well as showing the little recap video of our Grand Canyon excursion. And then we'll be doing a live panel. It'll be me, Thomas, Lynn, and Doug from Mount to Coast. And I think there's, 50 spots?
50 spots are available.
You got an RSVP?
And there's one other thing.
Oh, there's drinks and stuff.
I mean,
right?
they're probably going to give out some Mount to Coast caps and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
But I think you're going to get the opportunity. I think it's one or two pairs of the BITR H1 will be up for grabs and to whoever shows up. So, I mean, think about that. If it's two, you have a 1 in 25 shot of getting this exclusive.
Just FYI, it's sold out.
Oh.
Well, maybe you can.
It's full.
See you there, suckers.
Well, if you're already registered, if you RSVP'd early, good on you. You'll
that
be
shows
there.
our confidence. We're like, can we fill 50 seats?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that's actually awesome.
Yeah.
So it'll be a fun time.
I think this is going to be a moment for Carl to shine. He can tell you what not to do in the canyon.
I will give you my
Carl, you should not drink any water all day. Just
leading
to
up to
try and
this.
try and
replicate the
it.
feeling.
Yeah.
And if we could have you do the whole thing on a Stairmaster.
Dude, that would be hilarious.
heat lamp, Stairmaster. Hey, you did get the tantrums pack I brought in, right?
I did. Yes,
All
it's
right, cool.
upstairs.
Can
And I
just
gave
make
you-
Carl do loops around the building while you guys are inside watching the
that.
video.
And I gave you noticed they were fresh bottles. Those have never been used.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
Yeah. But
With
what
a
time
soft
is
glass?
what time is this happening, Thomas? 5:30ish?
No.
This
5?
starts at 5 and
Okay.
goes till 6:30.
Okay.
So I think you'll have
There's a
some
little
time
happy
to
hour thing,
chill, maybe and chat before and after. I think maybe the viewing of the
Yeah.
movie.
Yes.
And then guess what we do?
What do we do?
Oh, you know what? Justin Hall will be there for photos too.
Oh yeah, so definitely.
So get your photo taken.
Yeah.
And then the next day, Saturday.
Da-da-da.
That is the New Balance Marathon Relay.
Oh, I can't even talk about what I'm going to do in the morning?
Sure.
Okay. Carl,
Well, I'm
what are
doing
we
it with you now too.
Yeah.
We will be doing.
And my coach said to run it hard now.
Oh well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Did he really, or are you just messing?
He
with
did. He's like, let's
How are you gonna run
test
that? How are you gonna run
your
that
fitness.
hard?
That's the question. That is the question. I think I can run it harder than last year. Last year I kind of jogged it in.
The
but
5K?
We're talking about the BAA
Yeah.
5K, by the way.
Yes.
We did not say that, but we will be doing that. So if you're also doing that, come say hi. But Thomas will be doing it hard now, so apparently
guess.
he'll be in the
Such a
zone.
hard race to run hard though, because it's
That's the thing.
Packed
Yeah.
in.
yeah.
You know what? I'll talk to you offline, but I have an idea of where I want to be around, and we can see if we can figure it out. I don't
Okay.
think it's that crazy.
All right.
And then, I'll be doing extra miles before and after if you want some.
maybe. Quite possibly.
We'll see.
And then, Megan, you were talking about something else that we're doing. this
Finally,
The main
then
event.
we go to the track with New Balance for the marathon relay. We have an awesome team put together, and yeah, everyone who wants to come watch is welcome.
And there's food and drinks.
There's food, there's drinks, there's a DJ.
What about our t-shirt?
It's going to be like a party. Oh, and the first 200 fans to arrive will get a custom New Balance and Believe in the Run t-shirt.
Nice.
It's kind of dope.
It looks cool. It's green. It's clean,
It
classic
matches
design.
the ellipse color.
Yeah.
And yeah, we went with a very
Okay.
clean look.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's last year it was like the most fun, and it was the first year they ever held this event, so we kind of weren't sure if it was going to be super lame or super cool, and then end up being one of the most fun events I think we did the whole weekend.
Yeah.
I think
Exceeded my
gonna be a lot of-
expectations.
I think there's going to be a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Let's hope so. I heard Mac Miller's going to be there.
I don't think that's
Mac
true.
Miller.
Yeah.
He died, bro.
Well, in spirit.
There's got to be another one though.
It's such a common name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. In Boston?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, hey, Mac.
I think it's Mick Miller. I think that's the.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Sunday morning, of course, we are hosting a shakeout run with Adidas.
Not the official.
The official Adidas Hyper Boost shakeout
Boston.
run with Heartbreak. It'll be starting at Boylston Plaza. And we're going to venture over to
We're going to have
Heartbreak
shirts.
in
So for the
Cambridge.
first people that get there. I
First
won't even-
200, 250.
I wasn't going to say the number.
Oh.
But yeah,
Oh.
now you can say it. You already said it.
Shirts, you said?
Yeah, shirts. And then also, here's the really cool thing. There's this like, it's like a jacket, but it's got like, what do you even call this? Like a varsity jacket?
Yeah.
Like a varsity jacket that's all Adidas. And then it has Heartbreak and Believe in the Run patches on it. So
Oh.
it's a total of 1 of 1.
Wait, what's that for? You're giving it
We're
away?
going to be giving, I think, 3 away at the end of the run.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And like this is not like
Yeah.
a nice like a sad little jacket.
Right.
This is like a really
Like,
nice.
I want
It's
it.
not a Boston finisher jacket.
No.
Zing.
Yeah.
The screen printed finisher jacket.
Yeah, no, this is a, like I would say this is a hype beast piece.
Wow, that's sick.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, we're only giving 2 away. So
I think 3.
Yeah, we're giving 2 away.
Carl's going to model the other one.
Yeah. I gotta find a way to rig the system.
Yes.
In my
Yeah, and of
favor.
course, we will have coffee, bagels, and some time to chill and hang after the run.
And one of our favorites, Dom Scott, will be there.
Yes.
And we have some other people.
There's going to be some big names showing up.
Yeah, Ioana's popping up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I know Carl's a Ioana fan.
Me and him, we're
Yeah.
the boys.
Yeah.
We ran down Madonna Mountain together. We're boys now.
Did you really?
Yeah.
At
Slow, yeah.
At Slow, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I learned his whole life story basically.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, then we don't need him on the podcast. You can
Yeah. I don't know why you had him on in the
just
first
tell him. Tell the people.
Dude, that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
That was a good climb.
That was
mountain.
nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Run.
Wait, what happened?
I won the hat because Drew got
Oh,
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
First one at the bottom, bro.
Yeah. But no, that's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, it sounds like that'll be a great time. Again, 2 jackets, so make sure you get there or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, there'll probably be other stuff there. We're excited. This is the first time we've done something with Heartbreak.
Yeah.
And like they're pretty much, I think, an iconic.
Yeah, a staple in Boston.
Yeah.
Are they doing demos of the Hyperboost
Yes.
Edge?
There will also be shoe demos. So if you want to try the Hyper Boost Edge, which is that white and red giant shoe that we've been wearing around.
Which, no joke, Carl, how much do we love that shoe?
I love it.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah. My brain farted.
It's one of those shoes you were talking about last week, Carl, how we're not reviewing a ton right now, so you can kind of go back to the shoes that you like.
Yeah.
And that's one that I've still been wearing just for easy runs.
Okay.
I love it.
I need to get more miles in it.
Yeah. Well,
I've been on the Super Blast 3 wave.
I think you should pack it for Boston. So
Well, I will be wearing that. Yeah.
You might be wearing it for the 5K, right?
I think I will, yeah.
I was debating. I wore
Well, you're
the
going hard now,
Prime
so.
X Evo this morning,
Yeah.
and I've got a story
gotta-
for you.
What?
Oh.
Hey, my ribs hurt. Let's just put it that
Okay,
way.
wait, let's just finish off this Boston weekend. So, yes, definitely come join us for the Shakeout run. There is an RSVP link, which we'll put in the show notes. And then on Monday morning, the crew who is not racing, which is everyone that's not Megan and I, will be at the finish line. And we actually have Justin Hall, who's photographing for us, who has media credentials. So he might be like up on the bridge. I don't
He's
know.
gonna get some sick shots.
He might have a jetpack. I don't know.
Yeah.
He'll be everywhere.
I don't
But
think
so
there's
yeah, when
allowed-
you
I
if you
doubt
are
he'll be everywhere.
running,
He'll be around the finish line. I think.
if you are running and you want to see these hooligans, make sure you cross the finish line and look right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look right, and you can even do a like that football touchdown, jump into the stands, and we'll carry you. Like
the
you can
Lambeau
jump-
leap?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can do
you
like
should
the
do
leap,
that.
and
Yeah.
we will hold you up, and I'm
don't-
sure somebody will get a good.
I don't know if
photo of you.
anyone's Lambo leaping after 26.
I
Yeah,
doubt
especially
it.
Boston. Yeah.
That last year, man, there were so many good crash and burns.
A lot of carnage.
Like, just guys, if you see stuff on the ground, it is usually going to be fluids of
Yeah,
some
don't
type.
pick it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't run through the sawdust.
Yeah.
Run
Don't
around
fall
it.
face first into it.
Yeah, don't kiss the ground. There's
Don't
one
kiss the
guy like
ground.
kissing the
Yeah.
finish line. I'm like,
Ooh,
dude, you I have seen things come over that line that you do not want in your mouth.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is the greatest spot though.
I love it. Yeah.
It's so fun to watch. Again, I think I already said this, but I'm going to say it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fun to watch the really fast people, but you're like, you're great. You're a specimen.
cannot compute.
Yeah. When you start seeing the people in the mid pack coming in,
Yeah.
it just looks like you could tell these are people that like this is their moment. Like this is like it's so important to them. The crossing of that line at Boston is a big deal. You can totally
Yeah.
see who's a first timer, and then you see the people that have like you can tell this is maybe their 25th time.
Right.
But it's just such a like the first timers coming across and realizing that they've done Boston, they're finished.
Yeah.
I
is
wish
like-
that they had different color bibs for first timers so that you could like
Yeah.
call them out
Yeah,
and be
cool.
like
Well,
really pumped.
That's actually a great idea.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Did you hear about London doing 2 days now?
Yeah,
I
I don't
heard
think
about
that's going
that.
to happen.
Yeah. I don't
If,
know.
That's
if
just-
that goes
that's just-
well,
meh.
think about that is money.
No, but
think
think-
about how much money that is.
No, but
Hotels, this. all
If you're
that stuff.
competing and then it's like, well, if I had run that day, I had a better weather day, or if I had run
That's
that
what I'm
day, I would have
saying,
competed
yeah.
against someone
That's
else.
interesting.
Or
You're thinking of it wrong. You're thinking of it wrong.
think it
He's-
as a competitive
you're,
person.
you're thinking about it as a person that got into the race. There's a whole bunch of people who can't get into London.
Oh.
And you open it up 2 days, so now you have 50,000 on this day, 50,000 on this day. That's double the number of people getting in. So think about how upsetting it is for like Boston.
Right.
You run the qualification time and you don't make the cutoff time.
Do you think if they doubled Boston and, say the times dropped back 10 minutes, maybe more, do you think that's
I don't think you drop the times back.
No, that defeats the whole purpose.
Here's what I
do you
think you do.
that, yeah, that's what I mean. Does
I
that
think you
have
do
the same
this.
allure?
You have the marathon day for charity runners, for anybody who got a bib that isn't maybe
You're saying
qualified.
non-qualifiers.
Right. You
That's
fill that
interesting.
up with like a whole day of like here's all
That's
the-
not running Boston. Then that's like a different race. That's a different experience.
true.
Like it doesn't work. I don't
All right,
like the
screw
2
it.
days.
Get rid of it.
We cannot
Yeah.
have it happen.
What about Chicago, New York, or
No, again, it's the day. It's the day. One day you have the race.
So you're not down with the London double day?
I'm not into it.
They should just make the marathon. They should just do 2 marathons in one day.
I was thinking that, but then
No, that would suck.
it's the people that take like 8 hours. You can't. It just
Yeah,
can't
you
do it.
can't.
Maybe.
Let them run till like 2 a.m. Who cares?
Yeah, that's
Go one
Shut
more.
the whole thing down. Yeah, go one more hour.
That's actually a good point. Yeah. Go one more day.
Yeah, go one more day.
Well, look at it this way: London already has 2 different start lines, or
Three. Or
Yeah.
4?
I don't remember. But like this year, I ran a different course than I ran.
Yeah, that's true. But it's like 3 miles of it, not
Right, but it's just a different day.
yeah.
It's a different course. I think Boston logistically would be very difficult because of how spaced out it is.
And
like as far
Patriots
as
Monday, you know.
Yeah, Patriots
Yeah.
Day is Monday, so it's like, where would you would do Sunday then, or would
It
you
doesn't
do
work.
Tuesday?
We
Yeah.
need to stop thinking
Same
about
thing
it.
with New York, but if you did something like Chicago, or I don't know if Chicago is that desperate for it, but like London, you just make it a party weekend. Like be like, this is gonna be a party weekend.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's gonna be awesome. Just shut down just
that's what I'm
accept-
saying. Just shut the whole city down and just
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think they got much going on in London anyway.
No, it's,
Like every time we're there, it's like soccer games.
Yeah.
Soccer games.
Right.
Pizza and
Pizza.
there's Big Ben.
Yeah.
Still there.
Buckingham Palace with the 285 rooms, which I don't know what they do with those
Right.
rooms.
Just open that up.
You know
for-
what they do. You know what they do.
Open that up for an extra hotel.
I know, dude. There you go.
Illuminati
money on that.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Masons are having a time in there.
This episode is sponsored by SWIFTWICK.
Love their socks.
We use them for training, for racing. We'll be wearing them in Boston for
I
sure.
wear them all the time.
And in case you didn't see, last week they launched a new vintage collection in celebration of the Boston Marathon with Cole Townsend of Running Supply.
I did see it.
You actually got it. So if you're going to be in Boston this weekend, you'll be able to shop the collection along with a new Boston exclusive drop at the Rec Room in collaboration with Running Supply, which is located at 334 Newbury Street. So go check it out.
First check-in, and we're going to be talking about marathon strategy. I mean, the oldest one you've ever thought about, or the one that you hear about the most, is don't go out too fast. Like, I know it's going to feel cool. The wind's going to be at your back, and you're like, today's my day. But if you go out too fast, you'll pay.
Faking moon landings and whatnot.
I'm surprised we didn't hear from Detter.
I hung out with him Sunday.
Okay.
So he said he hadn't listened to the podcast yet, but that his friend told him he made an appearance.
All right.
That's awesome.
We'll have to
Did
get
you
him
go
in.
up to the Shenandoah Valley or whatever?
No, it was afterwards.
All right.
I sold something on Facebook Marketplace, and it was a neighbor across the street from him that I sold it to, and so I had to deliver it.
What did you sell?
That I had a stand-up desk, but it was like I just didn't use it anymore, and so I got rid of it.
All right.
It was great.
Nice.
It's a nice transaction. I was like, oh, this is perfect. It's right across the street from Detter, but he was at the bar, so we went home. It's
Perfect.
classic Ryan.
Makes sense, yeah.
Classic.
All right, so we finished up with Boston, but there's some races that went on this week. We had a couple things going on. You had Cherry Blossom.
Yep. It looked like a beautiful day. Carl, you were there.
I was there, took some pictures, hung out with some friends. It was wonderful.
Our Whole Foods friend won the thing.
The USATF champs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Emma Grace Hurley.
Yeah.
It's for Thomas. You always tell me I need to be more vocal on the podcast because no one can see me. That was the most insane thing ever.
I was trying to get you to talk, and it didn't work.
So Emma Grace Hurley.
Look, I'm trying to make space for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's brain's functioning today. Based on the ad reads, that would check out.
Yeah.
Carl, who else was running down there?
I mean, a bunch of our friends from Run Club.
I saw Bennett.
Bennett, yeah.
He looked like he was smoking the course.
Yeah. Bucky.
Nice.
Bucky's,
Yeah, Bucky was
dude,
super fast.
Bucky and his sister, dude. His sister's fast as hell.
Did you
aren't
have
they running
pictures of his
Boston
sister?
together?
Yeah. What was that?
Do you have
Tom?
pictures of his sister?
Um,
I've always been curious what Bucky's sister would look like
yeah. There's a picture of both of them.
All right.
together in one
Yeah,
place.
float, yeah.
All right.
But our friend Nick, who runs with Run Club, he was basically like hanging on to them. But yeah, they were throwing down like what?
Wait,
5?
Bucky's sister can keep up with Bucky?
Dude, they
Holy
broke
cow.
60.
That's insane.
That is insane.
But they were
He's
they were
super
also
fast.
they were also just like talking to each other during the race. And our friend Nick, who's also really fast, was like hanging on for dear life and was like he's like they're just talking casually like as they're going, and I just can't like fathom.
That is so crazy. And like every week at the Classic, he's a dart. He's
Yeah.
up there in the front and
Yep.
he doesn't, I don't get it.
You wouldn't suspect. I don't know.
He's an undercover speed
Yeah.
monster.
Yeah.
He really is.
Then you know what else we had? Ryan Haynes went and ran with Kafuzi.
Oh yeah,
Paris Marathon, dude. Yeah.
Oh shoot! I forgot about that.
Yeah. 3:47 was his
Okay,
time.
but the kid had no training.
Yeah.
To preface, he was in marathon shape, but then he got injured during a track workout, I would say maybe a month and a half ago, and he like kind of basically just stopped running altogether.
Yeah.
Meg, you said he did some cross training or whatever, but that was basically it.
He said that was his way of staying.
Aerobically
Yeah.
active, yeah. But we were like, and Paris is not an easy course.
Right.
And you
Cobblestones.
have cobblestones, it's pretty hilly. So
That's crazy.
347, and he ran with Co basically the whole time, which is great. So they were out there with Solomon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out who the sponsor
Yeah, they're
was.
wearing the S-Lab Phantasm 3?
Yes,
Yeah.
which is we have a review up on the site.
Yeah.
The video should be out now, actually. I think.
All right, cool.
Scheduled it already.
But he had a new colorway, which was pretty wild looking. It's kind of fun.
It was a collab colorway.
Yeah.
I thought it hit for the white shoe, less so for the fashion one.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was just my opinion. And then additionally,
Oh, that was a cup-free marathon too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. This
Oh,
was
dude, the water.
first
Yeah, you have to
time.
fill up your own.
Did you see that thing? I actually like the Hydro Pack thing because it has like a flip
Right.
open bottle.
Yeah.
Bottle.
Yeah.
But
the
like,
hy-
how like if you're running like fat, it's like.
But did you see Code's video? Because he did time it, and it's like 7 seconds to refill his whole bottle, which is not nothing.
7 seconds.
Yeah, but that's
That's a
not
lo-
bad.
It's not bad, but it's
But
still like if you
seven.
fill up multiple times.
Also, Thomas, do you think it could handle that? Like that nozzle touching everyone's bottles?
No. he'd
Well,
freak
if you
out.
flip up, I don't know.
I know, but it's still. Like,
It's the first time they've done this cupless marathon with this many people, and I haven't heard a ton of backlash. I don't know if I'm just not reading it.
Maybe
but,
you don't speak French.
Well, I don't.
Oui.
But
I do like the idea of not having to slip all over plastic cups or paper cups. That's
No,
kinda
that's part of
cool.
the fun.
that's part of the marathon.
Dude,
Yeah.
the Berlin Marathon was insane.
Yeah.
Well, because they were
There's-
using actual like the like solo
Well, my
cups.
question
almost.
is, do they also have like electrolyte drink in a filler thing?
No, he
No.
brought his own packets and like would pour it in.
So I'm guessing you'd have to do
So
that.
you no
'cause-
more sticky ground from the Gatorade?
No, missing out on that
that
too.
probably slows you down too if you
Yeah.
think about it. It's sticking your.
I
your
like
feet
the
to
sticky because then you get that extra grip.
Extra traction.
Extra traction. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. I mean, it's never.
I mean, I've always carried a handheld, but one of the things I love about doing that is that like halfway through, I always toss it, and then you just feel like lighter, and you can just grab the stuff out on the course. And at that point, you're way more spread out. Whereas in the beginning of the marathon, those first few water stops and like the majors is just packed with people. So I'm curious how the first few. I guess everyone starts with a full cup.
Did they give
assuming.
them out at the, like, did people get these bottles as,
Part of the registration.
Yeah.
I don't know, or if they purchase them separately.
Yeah, I would imagine.
because like, what if you didn't get the memo? Are you just running up and asking them to squirt you in the mouth?
Yeah.
It says that.
You know, honestly, why couldn't there just be a fountain?
I mean, it works like one probably.
I have no idea.
It's interesting. I'm not. Usually I even stop and
No, here's the other problem.
what?
Hot days, I always take a cup and douse my head.
Yeah, you have to fill up
That's-
twice.
So that'd be
Good point,
14
too.
seconds.
Or you just
On
ask the
average.
dude to hold it over your head.
And then catch the water that's falling off your head.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's an interesting concept. I like it, and I usually stop anyways to like walk while I drink. I'm not a grab it and run like choke while I'm running type guy, but
You're not a foot pinch and douse?
yeah, I like to just take 2 seconds to stop and drink it and then keep going.
Now it would be 9 seconds.
Yeah, well, but then you're carrying it. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't hate the idea. I like it.
Yeah, I
Especially
think
if
I think it's got positives for sure. I know it wasn't a really hot day in Paris, so I think that probably
Yeah.
favored everything.
Yeah.
Like I imagine I'm thinking about New York on one of those really hot days.
Yeah.
I just don't see that
happening. like,
working well.
out. Yeah.
No, you'd be standing there for an hour. And
Yeah.
People would be trying to
People would
get,
just be like standing there wanting to be
trying to get
hosed
doubled
off.
up.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I think maybe there's you might have to do, like, actually getting hydration isn't the only reason you like water stops.
Yeah.
So water stops have the electrolyte stuff. They also have just drinking, but they also provide you a cooling station basically if you're on hot days by dousing yourself.
Yeah.
Place to quit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
A reason to stop.
You want a DNF? That's totally fine.
Yeah,
there.
I'm with you. Real quick, so because I wanted to bring this up when we talk about Boston, I wasn't sure what the weather was, so I just like looked at it right now while we were getting on the podcast. I mean, it's looking pretty nice right now.
We're trying to
Wait,
jinx
wait.
it. We were looking every day.
Dude,
Here's
you know
my
I'm gonna
favorite.
mention it.
I wake up every morning and I check Boston
No.
weather.
Here's my favorite though. Megan's been telling me 2 things. Megan's been telling me that the weather here is Boston weather. She's like, oh, it's going to be this temperature. And I'm like, really? It dropped that much? Oh, sorry, looking at Boston. 2, what did you Google today, Meg?
I Googled what direction the winds need to be blowing for it to be a tailwind.
I just saw it. Yeah, to
West,
east.
northwest. No.
Or-
It was, when I looked at it, it was a tailwind.
Right, so it's like west to east, basically.
Yeah.
Like more or
Yeah,
less.
yeah.
Yeah, 16 mile an hour west
Yeah.
to east. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
This could be the year.
If it's 40 degrees with a tailwind, none of us have excuses.
Yeah. I don't want to hear a single
Yeah.
complaint.
My tummy hurts. No, none of that.
Partly cloudy, dude.
I know, but it's too, we can't
I know. It's
accept
still we're
that.
still
For
less
us,
than-
though,
too far.
spectators, we got to dress
You gotta
proper.
bundle
Dude,
up.
I know. That's like the one
Windy,
thing.
cold.
Yeah.
But even around it, the days around it are generally pretty
Afterwards
nice.
it looks like it gets colder.
Yeah, so you can't.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it's you're gonna be okay.
I don't think we will be hot.
No.
Knock on wood.
I don't know what.
Could you imagine if it was like today,
Ugh.
here in Baltimore or whatever?
Oof.
Yeah.
This is
No,
insane.
thank you.
So I did run this weekend with, I guess she's both a Faster Bastard and a Baltimore Run Club, or Believe in the Run Club runner, Dom,
Yes.
and she's the one who won the Salisbury
Oh, okay.
marathon, and she's like, I heard you guys kind of talk about it on the podcast. So I wanted to make sure. I was like, "What did we say?" I have to go,
I cannot
go
remember.
back.
Yeah.
You know, but no, it's all good. I think we said nice things. So, but yeah, I did want to
Congrats.
send her out a
Yeah.
direct
Congrats, Tom.
congrats.
It was
I always
awesome.
get Salisbury mixed up with St. Michael's, but that's two different things. They also have a race over there.
St. Michael's.
St. Michael's is a half.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that was my second half marathon.
That's a fun one.
We did that like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Okay. It was like pouring rain when I did it. It was like 50.
I think I did it that year.
Degrees and
There was like
pouring
crazy
rain.
puddles.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was interesting. Like nobody even went to the finish
Yeah.
line
Wait,
festival because it
Did
was.
Gavin run?
I think this was before I was even in the Faster Bastards or
Okay.
anything. This is like my
Because there's
second
one
race
great
ever.
year where it was rainy. That was the one where you won, and Gavin, I think, did really well for. He had like a PR
Yeah.
and the stuff. But
Probably was because that was like 2016,
Speaking of seaside towns, though, Edwin
2015.
from the Hamptons Run Club
Oh wow, fancy.
sent you bougie ass
Rich.
run club
Wow,
club hats,
That actually is bougie.
isn't it? Like, think about it. It says the Hamptons, and you know,
Wow.
Okay.
like people on the West Coast,
Nothing
maybe they don't
screams
know about the
bougie.
Hamptons. but-
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
run the Hamptons
Like if you
on a
got-
Nike hat.
if you're running in a run club in the Hamptons, you better be wearing,
Yeah.
top tier.
I'm surprised it's not aloe or
Like
something.
what? Well, no, I think
Is that not as
I don't
not
think- I
top
don't-
tier enough?
I don't think Aloe's at top tier.
Who?
The Aloe
Aloe?
store. I
What
think
about, what's that other
it's
one?
trending.
Love, Loe?
the
yeah.
Wave.
Loewe?
That stuff is hot.
Yeah. That and on, yeah. You're
Yeah.
running in those.
Like that stuff would make Satisfy seem reasonable,
Yeah. But that's cool
Okay.
though. It's a nice looking hat.
right?
It's really.
At
Thanks,
first I was
Edwin.
like, it's subtle, and then I'm like, of course it's subtle. It's the Hamptons.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good. You might want to do a little. Floof.
My hair doesn't look good. I got hat hair.
It looks great.
cool.
Oh, yeah. So that was cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that does it for racing. Unless you want to talk about the Go One More challenge.
I don't even know what that is.
What is it? Oh, that's the
Every
the
hour you have
20
to run like a 4 mile.
It's like a backyard ultra, but
Essentially,
just
yeah.
their version of it.
Just
Did it
with
just happen?
Is it still going on?
No,
No.
the guy finished.
Brady was streaming it all day yesterday because of course. he
Oh,
would.
right.
But
He's a hybrid guy.
yeah, he's a hybrid guy.
basically.
I don't know how Brady got in here. My,
Yeah, he's questionable.
yeah.
Yeah.
You need the barefoot. He's like the
Yeah, to
Barefoot
balance this out.
supplement.
right.
Yeah.
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 Peptides.
Sandals. He's wearing sandals today. I'm like,
He
what are you
looks
doing?
Yeah,
maxing.
he's wearing.
He
the-
looks maxing.
He's wearing the like Terra Humara.
The Tarawar.
Did he run here in them?
Jesus sandals.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
Brady.
know.
Have you guys been getting into peptides or anything? I felt like that's something you.
I wanted to. I talked to Feathers about it, and she's like, "No, this is all bullshit."
Don't listen to her.
She knows nothing.
We need you to be a lab rat. This is like right in your wheelhouse too.
Well, that's the whole thing. When
I know the guy who did Jazzercise.
When I got tested for the testosterone, that was part of it because I was like hearing all this peptide stacking.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, maybe I need that. And then I got the results and I was fine.
If you just heard that, that was Robbie cracking open a cold LMNT, I think lemonade, sparkling lemonade.
salt.
In stereo.
Yep. You want that in your ears.
Yeah, so we've been talking about LMNT. They're, of course, a sponsor, and they now have a 12-ounce slim can in 4 refreshing flavors: pineapple salt, black cherry salt, lemonade salt that Robbie's drinking, and orange salt.
And do you know what's super sneaky that we have?
What?
We have a pink lemonade flavor in the sachet.
Yeah, so exclusive for members, insiders.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Of LMNT. So if you have a subscription, you have access to a new pink lemonade flavor in the sachets. Well, if you want to try a free 8-count LMNT sample pack with any purchase, you can go to drinklmnt.com/thedrop.
All right. So something I like to do is chunk up the marathon. 26.2 seems hard on the head when you get started, but if you start knocking it down to the first 5K, maybe the first 5 miles, then the 10-mile mark, the halfway point, and then just keep taking little bits off. And then, of course, you're like, hey, it's the last 10K when you hit 20 miles. Just do those little things to break up the run for you so it doesn't seem as daunting, and just enjoy. So I was like, eh.
But what if? But you'd be more than fine if you started stacking.
I need to stack. I just don't know.
Right now, you're
stack.
average, Thomas.
I feel like there's a lot of you have to watch a lot of either TikTok videos or do real research to find out what combination you need.
Yeah.
It seems very complicated.
If someone just needs to put it in a can,
Yeah.
I'll just drink it.
I got to get back on the testosterone, dude.
Oh, yeah, you've been off.
Still
of
got
it?
the sups. I got to take them.
So I'll tell you about a story. So this morning I'm running. 2 weird things happen. First one, I'm going down Hudson Street. I'm rolling. And you know, like that time where I dislocated my shoulder?
Yeah.
There was like a little ripple in the ground.
Yeah.
Didn't see it. I'm wearing the Prime X Evos, pretty high stack Cinderella shoes.
Sure.
And all of a sudden, my ankle just folds. But it's right in the middle of the stride where this foot was going, my left foot was going forward, so the front of that caught the ground.
Uh-huh.
And next thing I knew, I was like Superman airborne.
Oh, no, really?
On like on Hudson Street.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm like, tuck and roll.
Going
roll.
downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's not like, I don't even know what the grade is, but it's not that much.
It's
So I'm
still-
like, tuck and roll. So I go down, land right on my ribs, right on this side over here.
Yeah.
Like immediately just crushed. And of course, my first thought was, did anybody see this?
Right.
But I didn't hear any laughing or anything.
Yeah.
So I pop up and my ankle is like, I'm like, I don't even know if I can run. When I started running again, like the air in my ribs were hurting.
Yeah.
And I had a workout to do. And I'm only 0.4
Nice.
into the run. So
Perfect.
I'm not even a half mile from the house. So I just text Megan. What did I say?
I just get a text while I'm mid-run. I happen to be stopped at a light, and my messages pop up on my watch. And I just read across the thing and it says, "I fell really hard." And it's from Thomas. And I'm like, you can't just send that text message. Like, what am I supposed to do with that information? So, of course, I pick up the phone. I called him, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And he's like,
I couldn't breathe.
I was like, "Are you just going to stop running?" And he's like, "No, I'm going to do my workout." And he sounded like this, like, dying / I'm
God,
going to survive
I landed hard.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your ankle literally just rolled, like you just.
So
Yeah.
I think I just hit an uneven piece
Right.
of pavement.
yeah.
I also didn't lace the shoes. Later on, I tightened up the lacing. I got nervous because I got lace bite the other day from those Li-Ning shoes. So I've been like not cranking the laces down.
Okay.
So I think it was a little loose, but when it hit that thing, I think my foot just slid in and then it just went over.
Yeah.
And it was done.
That-
And
yeah.
Yeah. airborne, everything.
That's what's been happening to me in the Gara Carbon 3. When I told
Okay.
you. I was on Potomac, basically the same thing. You hit just like a slight piece of uneven, and then you just fold right over.
Okay.
Yeah, so I kind of understand.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about.
I didn't Superman
Yeah,
on the
I-
way down. I didn't do that.
I
But
went Superman. And, I pop up. I end up finishing my workout, but the second weird thing happened to me. I see Carl running around the harbor.
Nice.
Yeah. Where did I see you? I saw you at the...
Right by the marina.
where they're doing a construction.
Wait,
which
that's
feels
where
like
I ran
forever.
into you last. Like where I.
Oh,
ran
yeah,
into you?
yeah.
Is it the same spot?
Yeah, like on Friday.
Are you just hanging out there?
No, I'm running.
Do you live there?
Yeah, I live in the park. I live in that little
Yeah.
park right across Safeway.
Under the bridge?
Yeah.
Troll.
And Carl looked like he was moving.
Yeah.
9-minute miles? Yeah.
Oh, that was it?
It was literally like 9:02.
okay.
I was running, yeah.
They looked fast. He was wearing all black.
So, Carl, what shoes were you wearing? Because you're not, or I don't think you're reviewing anything right now, right?
Not right now.
Let
Not
me think,
currently.
because
What did you opt to put back on?
Super Blastery.
Okay.
I just...
again,
I wore that. Yeah, I wore that Saturday for my 12 miler. I wore it today.
blue?
The blue one, yeah.
I do love that shoe. That's actually what
It's-
I've been wearing mostly.
It's freaking awesome.
I mean, it's going to be tough to beat that one for shoe of the year at this point.
We're not even to June.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We got a lot of shoes still.
That's the only problem with them when they come out really early is going back and being like,
Recency bias.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you're going to have to be like, was it as good?
Yeah.
Well, if we continue to lace
think,
it up.
I think people are torn on it, but I think it just depends how you land because I'm more mid-foot, forefoot, and I love the
Yeah, but
feel off the front of the shoe.
who's not loving it?
I've seen like on just Reddit or other places, like people are like, oh, it's, or even our friend, some of our friends who I've talked, I forget who it was, said that it's been like it feels a little, it feels too soft.
It is softer.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
feel like it has much better rebound.
I agree. I
Yeah.
think it's got a phenomenal underfoot feel. A lot of people, though, are leaning towards Mega Blast.
Yeah, but
And-
that's like
and that's where I think, okay, if you don't like that the Super Blast got a little softer and lighter,
right.
go Mega Blast.
That was my thing. It was like it basically split in. It like hit a fork in the road. This the Super Blast 2, and then it split into two shoes, which was the Mega Blast, lighter, faster, whatever, and then a little firmer, and then the Super Blast 3, which is a more cushion but still has that bounce in the forefoot. I feel like it was like took both roads.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
kind of curious. Like I never tried the Mega Blast in a size 10, and I should have, because I think it changes the shoe. I definitely went down a half size in the Super Blast to a size 10, and it made a big difference. So I don't know, man. We're running Sydney at the end of the year, and I probably would go either Mega Blast or Super Blast.
Not the.
over.
You don't think you'd wear the Meta Speed?
Here's the thing: I'm going to be doing like a 50K like a couple days before, so I don't think I'm going to be throwing down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think it's going to be one of those just finish
that makes sense.
the marathon.
And Super Blast would definitely make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Like, am I going straight from Chamonix to Australia?
I think that's the plan.
Imagine.
All right.
Yeah, that's a great shoe. What other?
I wanted to get your guys' opinion on because Puma just released that new colorway. It's not for Boston, or is it? The pack
Laffy
that they
Taffy?
did? Yeah, it looks like
I
Lisa
didn't see
Frank colors. It's crazy.
Is it the Fast Star?
It's it's all their fast shoes. It's like the Fast Star and the
Nitro.
Nitro Elite.
Oh, is it this like cotton candy looking
Yeah.
thing?
I
They-
can't decide if I love it or hate it.
I don't like it.
If you had a lunch pail that matched it,
Well, yeah.
or a trapper keeper,
Yeah. Like it screams Lisa Frank to me.
Right. Yeah.
But I kind of, I don't know, I kind of dig it. Is it?
I have to look at it.
I don't know.
Get a closer look. I mean,
It's funny because I was looking at the review of the Terra Kiger 5. You remember that same cotton colorway?
Yeah.
And I referenced both Trapper Keeper and Lisa Frank in that review, which is funny because then that's what it's the same color.
that
but
was
Yeah.
like the
color
Saved
scheme.
by the Bells
Yeah,
kind of looking one.
which one of my favorite shoes of all time. I feel like design wise, I love that shoe, at least at the time.
This episode is sponsored by Pillar Performance.
Do you like sleep, Megan?
I love sleep.
I do too, and that's why every night before bed, I make up a glass of the magnesium, drink it down right before I go to sleep, and I've been sleeping like a baby, and my HRV scores are off the charts. When I say off the charts, they're right in the middle area.
Which is where they're supposed to be.
Exactly
The
on the
good part.
chart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're on the charts.
Yeah, so Pillar's triple magnesium is great for recovery, great for sleep. It's easy to take right before bed. And if you want to try some, you can go to pillarperformance.shop or thefeed.com/pillar and enter the code BITR for 15% off your first purchase.
And sleep away. Final check-in. We're doing this for fun, so make sure that you put a smile on your face, say hi to the crowd, wave to the fans, do whatever you got to do to get through this run and be in a happy place.
Yeah.
We forgot to, speaking of, you're talking about the trail shoes, Taylor went to
Oh, yeah. An
the
epic
ACG
adventure.
thing, and
They're really going all out for that.
oh my gosh, man.
That's
So
insane.
I have to say, I was invited to go do that. And I was like, it makes more sense with Taylor being dirt division.
Right.
I'll take one for the team, even though I'd love to go to the Nike headquarters and do this. And then he showed pictures and I was like irritated. Like I was like, but honestly, I don't think it would have worked out travel wise.
Yeah. It was insane.
I'm just jealous of I don't know what they're calling that shirt, the sweater thing. The
You're talking about
cooling.
the Arrow,
Yeah.
like the
The, what?
macrame sweater?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
No.
No.
Like the
It's like radical airflow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks crazy, but for some reason I really just want it.
how would you wear it?
Out on a run looking like an a-hole
so in
through
the middle of the
Baltimore.
city?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
For sure. I mean, Taylor said when we talked to him on Monday, he hadn't like really tested it yet, but he said he'd done a few runs and he said when it does get a little bit wet, it does feel like it's cooling you off.
I believe it. It's like extreme moth tech.
Well, I ran in the cotton tee to do my speed work today, and I got back and it makes like you're sweaty, but it was like 60 degrees and I felt great.
In your
Yeah.
performance
My
cotton?
I actually wore the relay shirt from last year.
Oh yeah.
Who made that when you did that when we did that thing with Mount the Coast, the H1, those
Uh-huh.
shirts? What are those shirts? Because I really like those.
Okay, those were big in Asia.
Okay.
Like the Hong Kong hey shirt, that's the same. I have
Okay.
like 3 different shirts that are that material.
Yeah.
It's like a heavier,
It's like a technical fabric, but it's like
it's like a cotton blend
Right.
technical flat fabric. But what I like about it is it doesn't wrinkle.
yeah, true. We need more of whatever that shirt is. I want another.
I
want more of those.
can find out from.
Because I wore that on the Saturday run.
Yeah, I saw that.
And which-
Oh, that's true. You know what? Not only did I get to run with Carl sometimes,
Yes.
as I
Yeah.
passed him by,
Yes.
I did. Robbie came out to the classic. I got to
It
run
was
with him all the
nice.
way up to his little league games.
Yep. Well, not mine, but yeah.
Your run commuting?
Basically, yeah. There was a Little League parade in Fed Hill that my kids were in. So yeah, it was nice. Got like 7 miles overall. I guess we ran.
What shoe were you
5-ish.
wearing?
I went. I went to Feel Good, so I wore the Adios Pro. So
Okay,
Nice.
before, yeah.
Nice.
And I was wearing the 361 race shoe. The
I have not tried that one on
Miro
yet.
Nude.
All right.
Yeah.
It runs a little bit on the short side. I'm wondering if it's going to hurt your feet. Because, like, you
Yeah.
know how I'm like 10 and a half?
Yeah.
It fit race-wise
Mm-hmm.
perfect. And I did notice I did 13, and my big toe on the left side was a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
like, giving me a little trouble at the end.
Yeah.
But I'll be interested to see what you think. It's light as hell, though.
Yeah. No, I'll definitely try it. That's kind of how I felt with the Skyward X2. I feel like it's kind of a little short.
It fits me great, so I would say you're correct.
Yeah.
What did that Miro Nude
It's a weird name, isn't it?
with the quick bone?
Yeah.
Yep. We talked about this.
That weighs what? What do we weigh it before?
It's like under 7 ounces,
It's like
right?
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real light.
I thought it was
Yeah.
even lighter than
It
that.
was in the same range as the Ray and
Yeah.
the
Oh, wow. Really? That's that light?
Evo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's lightweight.
All right.
Man, there was like one other. Oh, it was the Des Linden finishing third at the Marathon Des
Oh,
Sables.
yeah.
That's what I want to also
Oh, and
talk
shout out
about.
to Dave Hash, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Her team.
Yeah.
So actually, I asked Dave if he wanted to be on the podcast, and he's like, "Yeah." I'm down."
Oh, yeah, he definitely
So
should.
I think between talking about what he does in the industry, which if you were on our side of the industry, you have definitely know of Dave Hash. But even if you aren't, you have seen photos from him and didn't realize they're his. He's worked with every brand, every.
Just did a shoot with Timex and Hodinkee.
Oh,
Yeah.
did
For
he
the
really?
Iron Man
Oh, yeah, I
watch.
saw that.
I'm
Yeah.
like, you.
Yeah.
Give me your life, dude.
You know, you got one.
That's an
too.
expensive Timex Ironman.
Yeah.
It's $190 or something like that.
Yeah.
for-
And it's
for-
like translucent. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
how
kind of
feel
thought it was
about
cute. I thought about it, so I looked up the price.
Yeah.
But I was like, I can't justify that because you can really get that exact watch for like $19.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was my man. That was my first watch. The 90s, the like orange and gray
Yeah.
and black one. I think that was my first wristwatch, and I love that thing.
Yeah, so he did that, but then he just finished Marathon Des Sables. He came out the week before that and ran
Grand
the
Canyon
Grand
with us.
Canyon. And like honestly, yeah, he didn't run the entire distance
thing.
with us, but he did the hard parts.
And he waited the whole time.
Yeah.
So, like, for us to come back. So,
Yeah.
So the Marathon des Sables that he did with Des, I think the most insane, I mean, all of it is pretty much insane. It's, what's the total distance? It's a stage race, so it's over 6 days.
Yeah, I know there's 100K in there.
Yeah, one day is
So,
100K.
Yeah, 270K. So that's what 120
120 something miles.
more. No, like
Oh.
160.
167.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's insane.
It's self-supported, so you have to bring everything
That's the
with
craziest
you.
part, I think, is that it's self-supported.
And then apparently you don't know, like, the end. Like, you get to a certain point, and then they tell you what the rest of like the route is. So, like, you don't really know how it finishes until you get
And
there.
it's in the desert.
And yeah.
Dude, running in sand. Running at the beach sucks. Like if you're not
Right.
on
Yeah.
the water part,
Right, dude.
I can't
the
imagine.
heat.
Yeah.
I can't even.
So imagine just
sand.
carrying like a giant pack full of gear.
They said the
Running through
temperatures
desert.
weren't that bad,
Right.
but still, I mean,
You still gotta.
and just dude, sand in your food, sand in your.
Did he
everything.
bring a camera or was he just using an iPhone? Because
He used his iPhone.
Pictures
So
are still sick.
it was
I know,
actually
how
kind
does
of
that even
interesting.
work?
He was like, well, no, there were people out there with cameras and stuff, but Dave, when we were at the Grand Canyon, he was like, yeah, I'm getting used to shooting on my iPhone. He got the latest iPhone, and I think he had an ND filter and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm getting used to shooting on this because this is all I can carry. So, I mean,
I've been pro iPhone for a while now, dude. I'm also shooting photos and videos on it, and you use the right tools, use the right app, and you can get some pretty.
What I don't
astonishing
understand
results.
is how do you carry all your food and water and sleeping bags and tents and
in the pack. You don't
But-
have to carry I don't think you carry the tents. You're just carrying your food and your.
whatever you want.
but
Yeah,
for
you're-
6 days? Or do you stop and like are there like that's the part where I'm like, how do you carry that all?
Oh, no, they have you have resupply tents.
Okay.
Like at the end
Every
of the day,
day.
they
Okay.
bag drop your stuff, but during the race.
During the
it's
race, you
from
have
point
to.
to point.
Yeah,
You can't.
There's no like aid
Okay.
station. Or
Got
anything,
it.
so-
Got it.
But that's pretty incredible. So Dez finished third.
Third. Yeah.
That's insane, man.
Like third overall.
That's so
No,
great.
No,
That's
not
great.
third overall.
I'm pretty sure it was third overall.
No, third female.
Uh,
No,
I-
I'm really positive about this.
I was double checking that because I thought the same thing. And
no,
then-
two women finished in front of her.
Third overall in the women's field.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can't say overall in the win.
It does. That does
No, that
seem
is-
like an oxymoron.
It is actually, that is correct because then you have age group. So
Oh,
third
true.
overall,
Yeah.
I still
woman.
think. Yeah, I think it's. But when you think third overall, especially in a trail race, you think
I would still
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
by, like, I don't think I think they only have the two genders for this one.
Well, the thing that I read
But-
here's why. The thing that I read, it was like she was in something place in the women's division, and then for this long, and then she ended up finishing third overall, and I was like, okay, well that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I was following it pretty close, and I was like,
Okay.
There was a Moroccan woman, or
Well, still, it's
something that came
insane.
in second, and
Yeah.
then
Was it Magda Boulet? Did she finish ahead of her? 'Cause
Yeah.
she's an insane trail runner too.
yeah, she came in first.
Okay. Yeah, she's nuts.
And honestly, I didn't even pay attention to the guys finishing time because all I cared about was Dave. So, just live, Dave.
Just come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's That's wild.
Yeah, the dude's finish was. See, it's hard to tell in a stage race, like what the times are because each time could be different for the day. Somewhat like So when I saw the finish for the men's, it was so close, like it was less than maybe 50 feet apart over that many miles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm like, were they just racing that day?
I see.
Were they like, how does that work?
Right. So is it like stage? They add the times for the stages then, and then it.
That's what I would think. You get your multiple times. And
People
then
who
your
know a
total
lot
time.
about this race are losing their minds right now.
I feel like it's not
There's-
that many
yeah.
people though. I'll be honest that know a lot.
It's a very
about
small
this
niche.
race.
It's a niche.
Like I also know that they separate you by nationality because people don't like the smells of the other people.
Yeah, that is true.
Well,
I've-
it seems like France and Morocco are the top runners in this event.
First off, if you're from Morocco, you get a chance to run the course,
right.
or at least practice on the course, like everybody
Yeah.
else is.
just coming in.
Yeah.
You're just like, what is this?
It's I feel like wasn't there a documentary? I feel like I watched a documentary on this, but it was like 10 years ago. I don't forget what it's called. That's cool though. I'm sure there will be a doc. You think there's a crew out there?
I'm
for
sure
This?
like there's something with Des.
Carl,
will
you have
come
any
out.
desire to run MDS?
Nope. Never in my life.
What if someone paid you $100,000?
Yeah, you would do that.
6 days, right?
Yeah, I think it's like a week. Yeah, 7 days, 6 days.
Only if I had a really good crew with me.
If someone was like, tomorrow morning you have to fly out to the Grand Canyon and do that again, what would they have to pay you?
I mean, I'd probably say yes because it's still in my head. I'm like, I still remember
know
the pain, so I know how to handle it this time.
Okay, gotcha.
Bring an extra flask for sure.
Yeah.
2 extra flasks. But
Yeah, now he's got a tantrums pack. He'll be good.
yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah, no interest in doing that, but that's cool though. I'm happy for them.
I like how Des Linden's just doing side quests. She's just like, whatever she wants to do, yeah, I'll do that.
Well, she's officially retired
I know,
as
it's
well,
awesome.
so
That's
why
the
not?
retired life, right?
Well, it's just
So-
I
so
think
good,
what's
though.
different is the approach. You see 2 pros right now going into trail that I think are approaching it very differently. Molly Seidel seems to be like, I'm here to
kick ass.
Right.
I'm here to dominate.
this is it. And I think Des is like, I'm here to experience it. And isn't she running? Is she going to be doing Western States this year?
It's a good question.
I think she might be.
She might be.
Yeah, I can't remember.
So I think she's more of like racking up these experiences.
She's doing it for the vibes.
She's not doing Western States according to AI Google.
But
Okay.
Molly Seidel is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Oof, that's a hot one.
I'm just thinking, what is mile 67, the one that we were at? What was that called?
I keep forgetting, but it's where
Forest Hill. It's
yeah,
Forest
Hill.
Hills. Yeah. Man, that was a hot day.
Yeah, we're just standing there,
Yeah, just
and
a
we're
bare
like,
sun,
I can't
dude.
imagine running right now.
Yeah.
At the 7-minute pace.
Dude, at
Yeah.
any pace.
Yeah.
Like we were walking, I'm like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
That's how I felt when we were spectating LA and we were like an hour 6 or whatever. And I was like, oh, this is hard. I was like, I can't imagine people running.
Dude.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and then
tough.
they go into that canyon,
Yeah.
and the heat's got to be insane in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, it was definitely like I was thinking. You think okay, the climb up to the escarpment, I think is the toughest climb, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And
for
then
sure.
you're like, okay, now you just have to go what?
97 more miles.
Yeah, and
So when you guys did the climb up to the escarpment, how is that compared to the climb up? Obviously, the Grand Canyon is insane.
Dude,
That's a
I was
good
thinking about that
question.
as it was happening. I'm like, I would so much rather be at the escarpment right now.
Okay.
Well, because it was cool.
Sure.
it's just easier.
It's just easier, even as a hike.
I mean, I
it's
can't
just
imagine
easier.
anything's harder than, especially the trail you took at the Grand Canyon. Like that's literally
1,000 feet per
right,
mile. Yeah.
right. So it's like
insane.
I've only
Yeah,
done that a couple
it's-
times in my life, and it's not fun.
It's funny because escarpment, you get tired of like you're like, geez, can we just get to the top?
Yeah.
But Grand Canyon is like more survival mode of like, I'm just going to keep going one foot in front of the other. We'll get there.
Yeah. I mean, let's put it this way: I did the escarpment the first year in freaking jeans.
Right.
So like,
Oh, you would have died in jeans at the Grand Canyon.
I definitely would not have made it out.
Dude, Truett Haynes in it the whole way up to
yeah.
the wall.
I should have channeled him. I should have thought about him more when I was going up. I would have been like,
Yeah, that was your mistake right there.
Yeah.
You didn't channel him.
not thinking about him. But yeah, no, the escarpment. I mean, to run it though, it would still be pretty hard.
A scar?
Yeah.
No, neither one am I running.
Right.
Like there's Look, there's people like Ryan Hall, and I love him. He's the greatest, and I've seen even our boy Taylor Bodine can
Can throw
scamper
out.
up a mountain.
Yeah.
But there's like those days, they're not for me.
Yeah.
They're like I would much rather. It's kind of like when we did the half Ironmans. It's like I knew I didn't need to become a great swimmer. I just need to survive the swim.
Right.
Because like even if you can make it up on the bike and the run, by far. Like if I came out of the water 10 minutes after other people, I'm still gonna be able to catch them on the bike and the run.
In the run.
Like the fast swimmers nobody who comes out first in the water usually wins the Ironman.
That's true.
Oh, is that really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you look at mountain running and trail running.
Yeah.
I'm at the place where I'm like, I can run down the hill. I can run in the flats. I don't need to run like a steep uphill.
Right.
It's not going to do anything but crush my soul.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But if you could do all
Thanks
three,
laughing. What are you thinking?
No, it's just funny that you're like, I don't need to do that.
if you could do all three though.
That would
Yeah.
be great.
That'd be amazing. But
Yeah.
I
yeah,
can't imagine.
I don't like running up Patterson Park sometimes seems like too much.
Oh, dude, yeah, I did it. I did
Yeah, I
it
do it, like, every
last
day.
week, and I was like, "This sucks."
Yeah, I know. I was to Megan
There's
the other day.
there's some mornings
Yeah.
when you're just like, "This is terrible."
Yep.
I said to Megan the other day, I'm like, I know I should get some hills, and I haven't been running that many hills. But it was like Sunday. It was after like doing a harder effort for 13, and so I was like, I had 8 on Sunday. I'm like, I know I should go do hills. I go, Meg, do you think I should go run where I'll be happy, or do you think I should run and get the hills? And she was like, just have fun. I was like, thank you.
Well, you're not training for anything, right?
Not that I know of. I mean,
He just wants to stay sharp.
I want to be
Doing
ready.
something.
Sometimes
He
I
wants to
think
be
it's
ready, yeah.
harder. I think running up that sidewalk is worse than running through the park.
That sidewalk
It
sucks.
just goes like it
The
just.
sidewalk is rough, but I used to do hill repeats there.
Yeah.
So like I'm very comfortable just being like, okay, I know like the feeling. The one that gets me is that curve that's
Yep.
at the top and
Yep.
it just keeps going. And
Goes
then
straight.
people start walking their dogs in front of you and
Yep.
you're like, moving
And the
along.
ground is like kind of uneven up there. It's like
It's all chopped.
You know what we
it's
gotta
like
get ready
potholes and
for?
stuff. What's that?
Global Running Day is not that far away.
Wow. Yeah, you're
Soon.
right.
Yeah, it's less than 8 weeks, I think.
Neither is summer grit.
Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
Summer grit,
Crap.
though, I'm happy
Yeah,
about that. But yeah, we're gonna start doing the creative for that when we get back from Boston. But like, we got to do that loop and get used
Yeah.
to that loop.
Yeah.
I would love.
It's not even the big loop; it's the little loop.
I know, but that one, when you do it multiple times, it starts to hurt.
It's kind of like a mini backyard ultra
Yeah.
Yeah.
for 3 hours.
Yeah,
We have go
is
one
it
more
a
at home.
2-hour or 3-hour window? I forget. What do we normally do?
I think it was 2
I
hours.
think it wasn't it 90 minutes?
I thought it was
90
3 hours.
minutes.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
90 minutes.
Run as many loops as you can in 90 minutes.
Yeah. I want to do that sort of. I'm thinking 3 hours or 4 hours at Federal Hill and just doing the stair loop.
Oh, the stairs too.
That sounds
Yeah.
horrible.
3 to 4 hours?
Yeah,
Yeah.
see who can get the most
Be
loops in.
gnarly.
Dude,
And I would be like, you
stairs?
can't start your GPS till you're at the bottom of the stairs. You start it.
Oh, we talked about this at the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
We talked about
Wait.
like doing an event.
Yeah.
And then you had to dodge the dirt bikes too. That
No, they're not up there.
I think they
They'll
are.
find- they'll
Just
find
not
a way.
at the time you'll be running.
Yeah.
But
Only
yeah,
the time he's
I
running.
figure you do that. That's a great little. What I love about it is, the climbing of the stairs sucks, but then you kind of have like a downhill slope all the way back down to the stairs. And so
Okay.
you can actually get pretty good paces.
Okay, so you're saying go around the whole circle and then come back down the road to the stairs. And
So
then
you go up the stairs. This will be fun for people to visualize while you're
man.
running. Just think of a pyramid. So you basically go up the stairs, you go around the park, back down. You exit out that little gate on that side, come
Yeah.
down that road,
Okay,
come back down to the bottom of the
Okay,
stairs.
yeah.
And you can actually get some pretty good speed up on the way down.
Do you know how long it is?
Yeah, it's exactly like 0.6, I think.
Okay.
Okay. Almost.
Yeah, almost a K per loop.
That'd be pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
That sounds
So when I was
horrible.
doing the training for the Grand Canyon, I'd do the run out with the Fast and Faster. So it would be like 5 miles. Then I would go there and I would just, like one time I did, I guess, 7 miles of just looping.
Really?
Yeah. And then
Dude, that's
riding
good.
home. But yeah. And
Yeah.
then, do you know that Brandon Dunn was in Baltimore?
I did.
Yeah, carpet company, right?
Yeah.
It's here for the carpet company opening.
Are you going to go over there?
I do want to trek over there. At some
Yeah,
point,
I'd be interested in checking it out.
if I ever feel like.
I'm surprised
Burning someone.
that would have been crazy if Tim Robinson was there, because he's like they've used him in their ads before.
Yeah.
What is Carpet Company?
It's
Like
like
an
a
apparel.
fashion apparel brand.
Skate inspired
Streetwear?
streetwear.
They did a lot of stuff with Turnstile, like going back a bunch of years.
Where is it? It's in Station North.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seemed like cool. I was reading on Reddit, the line was like 5 hours long to get
Yeah,
Jeez.
I
That's
don't.
rad.
I don't doubt that.
in. People got there like 8:30 a.m., then get into like 1:30.
Jeez, dude.
There's no way.
I would never
At this
for
point
anything.
in my life, I'm waiting
For anything, yeah.
that long for anything. Do you remember when you used to wait in line for things? Like,
You just made a lyric from Arcade Fire. We used to wait.
oh yeah,
Remember?
we used to wait in line just for random things. You know, there'd be like a pop-up, a food pop-up, and this is like when you had time before family and running, really.
Yeah.
And you just be like, oh yeah, I'll wait 2 hours for to
What
get
was
a
the last thing
freaking
you
Shake
waited
Shack
for?
burger. I think it was an Ekiben pop-up at Union Brewery. This is a long time. It was like 7 years ago, but that
Okay.
was the last time I think I did something stupid like that.
Dude, the longest line I've waited in, and I feel bad and don't feel bad about it. I made my 2 boys wait to go on Hagrid's ride at Universal Studios. The line took 3 hours. Now, granted, once you get up to
5-minute
close to
ride.
the mansion or whatever,
Yeah.
you get some entertainment inside.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah.
still insane.
Like, and then you get on it, and you're like, zip, zap, zoom, and you're done.
30
Right.
seconds.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I guess the most recent thing I waited for was to get in the TSA when we went to the Grand Canyon.
Oh, yeah.
That line was insane,
That's,
dude.
yeah. I
And
guess
then, and then
that's
you go
like-
through security like boop.
I guess
and
you
you're
have
like,
no
oh.
choice in that.
Yeah, that's true. That is
that
true.
realm.
But
What I liked about that one, though, like I really think you can set yourself up mentally for these things. It's like when you're caught off guard and don't know there's going to be a line.
Right.
You're like, oh, this is horrible.
yeah,
I'm going to be late for
But
my
I think we
flight.
already expected it
Yeah.
to be kind of. That's why we got there early.
What got really irritating was that people were like, my flight's going to leave in 6 minutes. I need to get
Oh yeah,
there."
this
You're
guy
like,
was like, we let him go obviously, but like
Yeah.
he was like, oh, like my flight boarded 5 minutes ago. I'm like,
Okay.
then why are you here?
Right. Go home.
Like, why are you here now? Like, you should have been here 3 hours ago. Like, what are you doing?
I remember, this is obviously before we had kids. We went to New York City and we actually stood in line. This is the original Shake Shack before there were no. It was when it was the Shack.
You waited for a Shake Shack burger.
Isn't that crazy to
Yeah, it
think?
is.
But this is like it was the only. It was the Shack in or wherever it was, Washington Square. I forget. And it was like we waited like an hour and a half to get a burger from there, which is nuts to think about.
That
I
is
could see
crazy.
Jarrett doing that with you.
Yeah. Or like I feel like Jarrett's probably done that. Wait in line at Supreme or something, or some for some
No,
art
bourbon.
collab.
He did it for bourbon.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
He did like he waited out like for 3-4 hours
Yeah.
to get one bottle of bourbon.
That's insane. I've done waits like that for like breweries and like when they do a drop or something, but it was never that long. Maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah.
20, 25
When
minutes.
Megan and I did our one of the Nashville stops at the Fleet Feet store there, it was in a shopping center where there was also a liquor store, and they were doing a launch of some bourbon that morning, and there was dudes like they would bring grills and had like chairs set up, and we're like, because our run started at
tailgated-
like
they
7 and
tailgated
the
it.
store opened at 10. So they were there for like 3-4 hours just waiting for the doors to open to get this.
But it's
Can
cool
you
that they're
rattle.
like not just waiting. They're like,
Yeah, but can you imagine that you're like, I can't go 3 hours without some grilled meats?
I mean, you might as well make the best of it. You're standing in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you get hungry and then you're
Yeah.
like, oh, what am I doing?
But we
here?
were like, who's grilling? It was like 6:30 in the morning.
Do people still do Black Friday?
No. I
think
camping
so.
out?
No,
I think-
that's I don't
Dude,
think
that
that's
Stanley
I think
Cup
so.
thing. I remember seeing videos of people beating each other up for those.
Stanley Cup.
Oh, there was that.
yeah.
The Taylor Swift. I think in South America or something. There's people camping out for like 6 months for a Taylor Swift.
Wow.
What do you mean?
So
6 months?
they had tickets, but there's like is like general mission like for the field or whatever. So it was like they would have a tent and their friends as long like one person would stay for
They would do a shift.
2 days, and then their
Yeah.
friend would come and stay for 2 days.
That's actual insanity.
and it was like 6 months long, just so they could get be the first to get in the stadium.
And then they get trampled.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, not for me.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've
yeah,
heard-
I can't think of a single thing that is worth it for that.
I'm glad you didn't say Taylor Swift because
No, not even Taylor.
Yeah. That's insane.
Life of a showgirl.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad I haven't. Yeah, look, 5 months. I'm sorry. Have
Still,
reportedly lined up for
a
5
single
months.
month, several days is.
Like, do you hire someone to sit in that line for you?
I think you would.
Like,
Imagine
I
if that
would.
was your job.
I'd be like, hey, look, Meg, I'm not going to wait in that line for your Taylor Swift tickets, but I got this guy over here. He'll sit in the line. It's only going to cost me $20 a day.
Like, you could probably just find a homeless person and
Yeah.
be like, dude, I'll just give you the money. Like, you can just hang out here.
Yeah, but are you gonna trust some stranger
Yeah,
with
it's like
your?
the day before he wanders
Yeah,
off to
yeah.
find some cans, and you're like, all that time.
I invested in you, bro.
Oh wow!
That's the worst.
All right, so we're off to Boston. We hope to see everyone there. Is there anything else we need to tell people?
No.
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right, come say hi in Boston, and we can't wait to see everyone.
Yeah. Why are you looking at me like that?
Say hi to Robin.
Hi, Ma.
Oh,
Hi, Robin.
sorry.
Get a good stretch, got my laces tied. My trusty